Please hit that subscribe button, like, share. This is about a judge having to go in hiding, y'all. She reduced a bond from 1 million to $250,000. Okay, this is in the Carmelo Anthony's case. Remember the two kids at school, you know, and one unalive the other, and they don't know. Well, Carmelo Anthony said it was self defense. The other one say no, it wasn't. But people have videos and all of it, so soon we'll get to see. Hopefully, they'll show us the videos, right? They got to show it in court anyway. But the judge got doxxed when she lowered the bond. And yes, she's a black judge. And Carmelo Anthony is a black child, and he unalived a Caucasian child. Well, I should say a melanated Carmelo Anthony, but he unalived a Caucasian child, and so the judge is melanated herself. They doxed her, so she's having to go into hiding, like social media hiding. Okay, I don't know about the other part hiding wise, and also Carmelo Anthony's family saying they may have to take some of the money that they raised just to relocate, right? Anyway, I'm gonna let this shout. I give a shout out to the Pascal show that I love watching also, and I'm gonna let him take it over, and I'll be back with my reaction. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way this time.
Revolving around Carmelo Anthony, the Austin Metcalf case. As we already knew yesterday, Carmelo Anthony's bond was dropped, reduced from $1 million to $250,000. Yes, I know. Got a lot of people upset, ruffled a lot of feathers out here in these internet streets, but it also made a lot of people very excited and very happy that he's getting out on a lesser bond. But let me just say this really quick. Before we go into any more information, okay, and before we take a look at this video here, okay, just a little quick trip down memory lane, it doesn't matter. If he had $1 million, if it was still $1 million bond, or if it was $250,000, he was still going to be able to find a way to get out. It doesn't matter if he had to pay a little bit more money or less money. The inevitable thing was that he was going to get out. So that's one thing I think is very interesting, and why I'm still trying to understand why everybody's so super angry about this decision. It doesn't matter if it was $1 million or $250,000. His family and his team would still find a way to get him out. It may not have been yesterday, but it would eventually happen. It was inevitable. Just so you guys know, just being real. But I do want to share with you guys the video real quick, just a quick clip, because we did talk about this in a previous video, but let's take a look at this really, really quick. Trip down memory lane.
Carmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Carmelo, why were you armed at school?
Now, from my understanding, he wasn't really armed at school. He was at a school track meet, but I get what she's trying to ask, okay? I get it, all right? But other than that, I mean, and if you haven't seen that video of him walking out of the courthouse, please go check it out. It's in the previous video from here.
Yeah, the Pascal show, he has a lot of these kind of cases and stuff that is always happening like live, like breaking news, like kind of stuff. Hey, Rainy. Hey, Akasha. I'm sorry, but hey, y'all. Anyway, yeah, the judge, she had to hide, y'all. She had to hide. That's a shame too. Shame. So I think that wherever they live, I forgot, but wherever they live, gotta be a one of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. One of them towns, okay?
Here, all right, and we are keeping a close watch on this whole Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf case. As you already know, the 17-year-old Austin Metcalf lost his life at this track meet at the hands of Carmelo Anthony. That is, without question, what happened here. Carmelo Anthony did take the life of Austin Metcalf. Now the question still remains: is this actually self-defense, or is this cold-blooded that?
Look, hey Tanner. Yeah, y'all. And from my understanding, from everything I heard when it first came out, that the twins, that's you know, the other ones. Not no disrespect. I just forgot his name. Really, I did that quick. Metcalf. But yeah, I heard those twins were like bullies. Okay, that's what I heard. And I heard that Carmelo Anthony was alone under the little thing. It was after school something. He didn't have a. Thank you, Emma. He didn't have a darn weapon at school, from my understanding. He had it at, he just had it. I don't know why he had it, y'all, but he had it. And once we see the clips, it may be a good thing he had it, but we don't know. I just hate that somebody got unalived, okay? But that kind of town, man, that is like the darn 1800s. Them days is over. Okay, people? And we ain't going back. That's just my opinion. Everything's alleged, and for the judge to have to go into hiding, she's melanated also. She had to go into hiding because she reduced the bond. They said she's melanated, so she reduced the bond because he's melanated, and they did this to the YT child, and he shouldn't get out ever in life. But the judge was like, this is the first time out of all the M trials that she has done, this is the first time that it has came to this level, this magnitude, when it's like, different races going, it's just a trip. Whatever. Here we go. Let's go.
It's the questions. Those are the questions here. But one of the things that's very interesting and very sad about this whole situation is that now a judge has to go into hiding, literally have to go into hiding because of her ruling. This judge, Angela Tucker, made the decision to reduce his bond from $1 million to $250,000. And a lot of people are feeling some type of way. So much that she had to go into social media hiding, if that makes any sense. Let's take a look at this. This is very, very interesting. And again, I keep wondering, well, why is everybody going after the judge? At the end of the day, we all have to sit back and wait for the trial and let it run its course. Carmelo Anthony's team, their responsibility now is to prove that there is, without a shadow of a doubt, self-defense here. That's it. That's the only thing they got to do. And of course, I feel like once we see more information, once we see more videos, etc., this is going to be a completely different conversation. I feel like these videos that they say that they actually have are going to show us a whole new angle. And
I told y'all. These videos, when them videos come out, because the twin brother that's still here living, he said that his brother grabbed the book bag, kept doing stuff to him, to Carmelo Anthony, all right? So it slipped out, and then the mom hurry up and said something. Oh, that's all right, like that, to shut her son up, because he was telling it, right? It's like they was gonna do it. You know how twins are. Stop playing. And then stomped and broke his phone and stuff like that is what was that's hearsay also, okay? But yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I saw. I mean, not saw, but on these in these YouTube streets, yeah. They start like double teaming him and he pulled it out in my opinion and went did what he did. I know he hates it, but it's done. But the two twins, the twins I heard were bullies anyway. Okay, so let's just. I see dead people. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize, y'all. Somebody calling me. But anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Then we can see for ourselves, right from just seeing the videos ourselves. We can sit there and see. Yep, self-defense for sure. Oh, no. He really did unalive that kid, and that is very, very sad. I feel like that's what we need to do. We need to sit back and let the courts and the evidence speak for itself.
Right.
Let it cook, y'all. Let it cook. But you don't need to be doxing the judge in her, just because she made a decision to reduce his bond. I mean, that's ridiculous. Then also at the same time, people are throwing out the race card as well because Judge Angela Tucker happens to be black. Yes, I know. Everybody and their mama up in arms solely because of that, because they think that she reduced the bond because she felt bad for the black kid and has a racial bias. Hey, from my understanding, she is also a Republican as well. Whoa!
Now what?
Yeah, and people, of course, are sitting there saying, "Wait a second," and they're shocked by this situation. And of course, we've already talked about the other conservative individuals, commentators, and political pundits that are speaking on behalf of Carmelo and believing that this could very well be self-defense. Yes, because they are also the same people that were standing 10 toes down for Kyle Rittenhouse, the Daniel Penny situation, etc. All right. So again, we shouldn't be judging a book by its cover. And I believe that this judge did not make this decision solely because this kid is black. This was not on a racial bias, but people are doxing this woman. People are putting her face and everything that she has, everything about her on social media and trying to destroy this woman just because she reduced his bond. That is wrong, in my opinion, guys. That is very, very wrong. And that is a recipe for some serious damage.
Okay. And I'm going to stop mine right here. And if you want to see the rest, go to the Pascal Show on YouTube. And it's great. And I will talk to y'all later. Y'all please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and share it if you would like to. I hope so. And I'll talk to y'all later, okay? All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.